Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Zelda Randomizer weekly race here on Speed Gaming 2. Tonight's four featured runners, Alsoa, Town, Fury SK, and Magic Friends. Hi, everyone. I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23, and joining me on the commentary tonight, August 40th, and tonight we have Runner's Choice, some flags that you may not be normally accustomed to seeing in these weekly randomizers, but we have got something unique in store for you guys tonight.
Absolutely. We are shuffling up the minor dungeon items. So those keys, those rupees, those bomb packs that you see in the dungeons, those are going to be added into the pool. So you might find them in staircases. You might find them on the floor as usual. But that also means the important items that we're looking for can also wind up anywhere inside the dungeon.
And we are starting at, I believe this is Second Quest Level 8's location. Very interesting.
Yeah, pretty centralized within the land of Zelda 1 Hyrule.
All right, other flags that we have, these is going to be a mixed quest first overworld. That means we're going to have the three large secrets. That secret that Fury SK picked up, I didn't get a good look at it though. Oh, 28 rupees for the medium. That is well below the mean. This could potentially be a poverty seed. Also, all of the overworld folks are saying como estas. You have to have the book in order to understand what all of those people are saying. Furthermore, the book does act as a translator, and we have helpful hints. So if you want to purchase hints, you're going to have that book. Some people don't like to
Sí,
have that book.
sí, sí, señor.
Right. So we have important enemies in level 9. We do have dungeon hearts as part of the shuffle. There is a possibility that we have permanent sword beams, and we are dealing with second quest enemies in dungeons as well. But all of the dungeons will be first quest, no shapes.
Speaking of dungeons, we have dungeon level 4 from Magic Friends and a 135 large secret. Wow.
I'll take that. This is a laws approved seed, seeing that 135 rupee large secret. And we do see the magic sword where vanilla level 6's location is, but need at least 10 hearts to even have a shot at picking that up. Plus, it's guarded by blue wizrobe, so might not be a desirable play, but who knows?
Only time will tell. Too early to grab it for sure, though. But not too much that Magic Friends was able to do in that dungeon level 4.
Vanilla level 3's location. Hey, jackpot for Fury. He has just topped out his wallet. But that might not be the best thing because that takes away another large secret for Fury. So there's only one large secret left for him. But he now can buy whatever he wants.
Apps positively. Where are those shops located? How much are our bombs?
There's Town finding his third of 7 medium secrets. He's got 84 rupees to his name.
There's a shop.
Ooh, wood arrows are pretty cheap at 64. Normal price is 80, so we're getting a good discount on that as Magic Friends finds his first large secret, as does Alsoa at the Blue Ring location. Town finds the magic sword, but again, not enough hearts to even think about picking it up. Town trying to escape, but those blue wizrobes are not letting him pass.
Yeah, it looks like the answer to these runners' wood sword problems are going to be in the eastern or the southern portion of Hyrule today.
Lost Hills does not have an item behind that Armo spot, as Alsoa finds level 3, as does Magic Friends.
Let's see if
Whoa! Did you see the price of those bombs? 3 rupees for a 4-pack. Plus, he could buy the blue ring if he wants. He's got 249 rupees, but he's gonna pass.
Meanwhile, also finds a 4-pack on the floor here of level 3. And is that level 6 on Magic Friend's side?
Might have been, but Magic Friends without a weapon doesn't want to check at this time. We do have Pole's voices in the overworld.
And also using those bombs without abandon.
Yeah, plus or minus 2 HP is in play. Ooh, blue Lionels. LSO is like, nope, 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 nope.
Magic Friends also finding the cheap bombs and picking up that blue candle.
Good idea. We do, of course, have blue candles in the bonus caves, as Fury SK has picked one up.
I'm curious, he could have also picked up a blue candle earlier, by purchasing it, but looks like he might be interested in that blue ring after all.
Sci-Town's going to purchase that blue candle in the cheap bombs and blue ring shop, and because he's got 27 rupees, he could use 6 rupees to fill up on his maximum 8 bombs capacity. See that the casino that's normally behind the green tree there has moved one screen north to the hidden location. And that small secret's pretty good. 18 rupees, 2 below the maximum. So, yeah, definitely a big money seed. No question about it. Look at this. A key is our white sword item. A key is our white sword item. Remember you're talking about that dungeon items are part of the shuffle? Well, there's your example right there. That is our white sword item, a key.
Well, that's not going to be too helpful just yet.
You never know when that key could come in handy. After all, Magic Key's probably in level 9 for all we know. I mean, if this is a key-starved seed, you need anywhere between 4 and 6 hearts to pick up that free key.
Meanwhile, Magic Princess found the taken he rode. Let's see where he takes him.
Ooh, one that takes us to where I believe level 5 would be, or level 6. Yeah, level 6 in second quest.
Yeah, unfortunately, without that whistle, can't get back into those takenees to take anymore.
That is true because you have to have the whistle to activate that particular staircase. So Magic Friends will just have to keep on exploring. He's about to figure out that the magical sword is here. Also, I'm going to make that purchase of the wood arrows with his cash. Fury wants to check the vanilla white sword location, and that's level 4. Meanwhile, Fury did decide to make that blue ring purchase August, which is going to double his defense.
Yeah, that blue ring is going to come in handy. We've got some second quest enemies to deal with today.
Indeed, the super ropes, the Stalfos that shoot Lionel beam swords that do 2 hearts of damage without the ring. It'll be 1 heart in Fury's case. Magic Friends finding a medium secret, so does Sci-Town. But Alsoa finding, I believe, a door repair penalty. Didn't see how much it was, though. And there's those red bubbles. And in this case, the curse is permanently take away your sword. So if you want the sword back, you have to touch either a blue bubble, drink a potion, grab a Triforce, go to a fairy fountain, or save and quit. Also, finding level 2 at Candle Row. And Sci-Town picking up his large secret. That'll top out his wallet. Ooh, we have the magical boomerang on the floor. Fury picks that up here in level 4.
Oh, of course, Fury picks it up.
Yes, it's his beloved item. Why wouldn't he pick it up, August?
Let's see if either of these runners on the left-hand side of the screen can make any progress. Oh.
And Sci-Town decides to purchase a key.
I thought for a moment also was trapped by those wall masters, but he managed to sneak on past. Very nice.
Yeah, very clever indeed. And they rolled down as well. They normally have 2 HP. Today, just 1. Maybe 0. Depending if the boomerang takes it down. We might find out on Fury's side later. Sci-Town picks up a heart in the Take Any Cave. He's now up to 5 hearts, so that's a 2 in 3 chance of picking up the free key. Fury has found the staircase. What do we have here? It's a set of bombs.
Yep, that would be a bomb drop. Not the bombs plus that you can sometimes see with the randomizer. It's a good old pack.
Yeah, we usually see the bombs plus during swordless seeds, but we're not dealing with swordless tonight, although it sure feels like it 10 minutes in. For those who don't know, the bombs plus adds 2 bombs to your bomb capacity. So, for instance, if somebody were to pick up a bombs plus, their maximum capacity would go up to 10 bombs.
These runners making their way through our crescent moon here, shaped of level 2.
Alsoa did find one of the items here in level 2. It was the red candle. So that means you can use the red candle as many times as you want on the screen. 2 shots at once. With the blue candle, you could only fire it once on the screen you're on. If you want to use it again, you must go to a different screen. But look at this. Sci-Town finding, I believe that was level 8, but he's out.
Level 8, yep. That was, I think Magic Friends saw that earlier as well. Nothing in there for us right now. But a Dig Dogger in level 4. You're going to say, nope, can't do nothing with you.
He could have with the bombs, but with only 4 bombs, wants to save it for something else.
But no whistle, the Dig Dogger. Oh, Dig Dogger,
Dodongo, not Dig Dogger. Yeah, Dig Dogger without a whistle or any kind of weapon, yeah, not really much you can do.
And I think this is just about it for the level 2 here for Alsoa.
I think he just has to find one more item. Looks like the super robes rolled up to the maximum of 6 HP.
I'm not sure if you mentioned this earlier. Alsoa is the one who suggested this flag set for us to run today. So kind of be interesting to see how they handle it. Maybe they're accustomed to running these seeds.
All right, Magic Friends checking where the letter normal is, but that's a potion shop, does not have the letter, so nothing he can do about it at the moment. Fury checking the bomb hole next to level 9, but that's a door per penalty. That will bankrupt him. Speaking of the letter, Sci-Town finds the letter, and it's in Vanilla Level 1's location.
We can buy some potions.
Yep, absolutely. But here's Fury checking level 9 if that's bombable. It is. And we do have a level, but here's level 6.
Looks like Magic Friends trying to play some magic money making game. Not paying out. Some take any's from Fury. Alrighty, just east of Monocle Rock, along Candle Row, and then there at the graveyard.
Ooh, we find our second item in level 2. It's the wand. That's a great find there for Alsoa. Does 2 HP of damage.
Yeah, I am pretty confident to say that kind of launches Alsoa into an early lead here.
Ooh, and he's going to find some nickels on these Wall Masters, which of course are in the money dropping group. Another nickel. He's getting rich quick here, and there's that Triforce. So our first Triforce of the match going to Alsoa 13 minutes in.
Yep, that wand is sure to not slow them down from any more Tringles. I think we're going to start seeing some dungeon dips. Have they remembered where level 8 is? That has a bunch of items.
Oh, but look at this. Speaking of items, Sci-Town finds the wood sword. There's the Armo statue that has it. It's where the 10 is.
Yeah, I said a while ago, I think their wood sword troubles are on Eastern Hyrule.
Well, you called it perfectly. Fairy's about to find his letter in the level 1 location. Alsoa now in level 3, and we do have a discount of 15% on the cheap bait. It's down to 51 rupees.
Yeah, also took a couple steps inside here a little earlier. Now back armed with that wand, wants to take on these blue Lionels. Pretty sure that this shoot room is a drop room here.
You're right.
First Quest 3.
Yep, that's where a key normally would be, I believe, or bombs, one or the other. I will say this, the blue Lionels did roll up to either 7 or 8 HP, because 3 shots wasn't enough. There's a key.
Yep, just a key.
By the way, we found out what the ladder item on the coast was. Just a pack of bombs.
Alright, and the overworld not paying off for us today.
That means there's going to be extra items in dungeons, then, if the overworld's not providing anything for us. But the question is, where?
Are they going to be in level 2? Are they going to be in level 8?
Yeah, so there could be 4 items in level 8 for all we know. There could be 3 items in level 9 for all we know.
Sounds like a nightmare to track.
Oh, no question about it. So that's why these runners are clearing all the rooms that they possibly can. They don't know how many items there's going to be. Sidetown finding out that the second quest, Vanilla Level 7, Burn Bush, is no good.
Yeah, Fury, though, picking up their wand. They are feeling good about that.
Fury in good shape. Here's a reverse C for Alsoa with red Lionels.
Going down to 2 beams.
Yep, which means they either rolled neutral or -1.
And Fury just 2, maybe 3 minutes behind Alsoa on that Triforce from level 2.
Yeah, picked up the Triforce. Didn't see that he picked up the red candle. Let's see if he goes back in. He is going to go back into level 2.
Yeah, looks like according to the tracker, they maybe have gotten it.
And also finding a clock. So here's the staircase here. Power bracelet on the floor. Do we have another prize? It's a key. We'll take that.
Yep. Up to 6.
Well, this has definitely not been a key start seed so far. I mean, looking at Also and Fury, they have 10 keys combined. Sidetown not that far behind with 3.
And speaking of Sidetown, they've now found level 2 and sure to make quicker work of it with that wand. Or, sorry, with that wood sword to get the wand.
And by the way, we were talking about that there was a possibility of permanent beams. I was talking to you before tonight's contest that it wasn't going to be a thing, and guess what? It's not a thing.
That's a call for each of us.
We got pancakes here in level 3, and watch out for those Stalfos, because again, they do shoot those beams that do 2 hearts of damage. Alsoa does not have the blue ring like Fury does.
Yeah, nor the 5 heart containers like Sidetown.
Right.
Also,
Magic Friends finds
the
his
Tringle.
wood sword. There it is. Finds just more red bubbles, nothing doing.
Yeah, bubbles, bubbles, and more bubbles.
But not a drop to drink. Also, it does pick up the Triforce in level 3, and that's all for him, so he's now got 2 Tringles on the board.
Oh, and Magic Friends popping up to Vanilla level 2. I'm sure we saw that maybe on Sidetown's side, but that is a Recorder Lake.
Yes, it is. So there's the possibility of 2 Recorder Lakes. Also, meanwhile, going to check the power bracelet spot on the coast. It's a bonus cave. He'll take his first extra heart container, so he's now got 4.
those Wizrobes on the southern coast, not playing nicely.
No, not at all, and especially when you don't have a sword. The only two things that can do damage against Wizrobes, your sword or bombs, but bombs tend to be a premium as Sci-Town gets his Triforce out of level 2. He did collect the red candle and the wand, so he's done. But he is going back in there knowing the flag set. There could be a third item in level 2 for all he knows.
Yep, I think seen that White Sword Cave, has seen the coast. And I think Fury about to find dungeon level 8. One more screen to the west.
Now here's Magifriends in level 4. He does have the sword, but he only has one key. Fury is going to make the play to level 8.
Guaranteed 3 good items in.
Well,
three
speaking
items.
of good
There's a
items, Fury finding the ladder. Watch out for those red bubbles. Fury, not changing his mind. He's going to go to the right.
Yeah, remembering this is first quest shapes.
Well, this blue bubble, so had he gotten hit, he would have been able to get his sword back. Well, he's got no sword anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, speaking of that ladder coming into use, there's a free key. Doesn't have to deal with that dig dogger, but uh-oh. Blue Landmolas, and he's only got 2 hearts. They deal a heart of damage, but look at that fight. That was a thing of beauty there, August.
Very, very nice. Meanwhile, also popping in a shop, found some very cheap meat at 51 rupees. Picked it on up.
89 rupees for those 3 hints, but they do us no good without the book. So we'll have to remember that later. There's a heart container for Fury, so he's now up to 4.
And check 1 item off for dungeon level 8.
2 items off for dungeon level 8 because
right.
we found the ladder. Fury is able to bomb to the north.
And Magic Prince has made some good progress here in 4, up to 2 keys and still digging.
Oh, look at this. We have a bomb upgrade, but it is expensive. It is a 20% premium at 120, gives anywhere between 2 and 6 extra bombs, so buyer beware.
Yeah, and Fury's got to beware of these fireballs. Pancakes not so much, but those fireballs are pecking away at him.
Yeah, half a heart of damage, so it'll take 2 hits before he loses half a heart with that blue ring. Sci-Town now here in level 3. We did see the power bracelet. Didn't see anything else, at least on El Soa's side, in terms of items in 3.
Yeah, I think up an extra heart container, so might have grabbed one of those in there.
Yeah, that very well could be. There's a key pickup for Magic Friends. He's now in the Triforce room, but that is ladder blocked, so the ladder definitely required to beat this seed tonight, August. So Fury SK is well on his way. Now, here is a staircase. Could be a transport staircase. Could be one of the 2 that has an item in there. It is an item. Oh, look at this. The jewelry.
Looks like Fury's looking pretty.
Yeah, that's going to double his defense one more time. 1/4 of the base value damage now. But, of course, naturally, Fury finds it after he purchased the blue ring. But, I mean, he got some mileage out of it.
Yeah, and also getting tons of mileage out of that wand before picking up that wood sword for potentially an extra hit point of damage, except against those Wizrobes.
Uh-oh, Fury finding a mugger room. It's either pay one of your maximum bob capacity or 53 rupees. Doesn't have enough cash, so he uppays.
As Sci-Town joining the board, picking up the Tringle out of level 3, going back in.
Yeah, so he's now got 2 Triforce pieces on the board. Unfortunately, Magic Friends gets cornered in that T room, and we'll have to go back and try again. Meanwhile, Fury finding the corridor staircase in level 8. El Soa picking up a heart container. And we have another heart container, so that is the 4th item here in level 8, August.
Yep, 2 heart containers, a red ring, and a ladder. Level 8 is stacked.
Well, you better believe it is, August. So Fury, seeing that he's got 4 items, might bail out, but again, there could be a 5th item in level 8 for all we know.
Yeah, eventually we'll be able to tell more certainly how many items are remaining, but it's a toss-up. Magic Friends has found the compass and a Dodongo.
He's able to get his pack of bombs, and we have a 2-headed Gleeok. With that jewelry and wand, that's no trouble at all for Fury. But meanwhile, Elsoa has found level 1.
Oh, where in the world?
I didn't see it, but he's found it, so he's doing some pretty good exploration. Gets a nickel for taking down those dark nuts. Fury finds that would be the transport staircase of level 8.
It looks like the entrance to level 1 was there on the left wing. Now going up the neck.
Uh-oh, look at this. Yep, just all by itself right there. No enemies, no nothing. A free recorder there for Elsoa. So if there are any Dig Dogger blocks or recorder blocks, Elsoa is set in that category. Magic Friends checking the forgotten spot, and that's a door repair penalty, and 24 rupees. He just lost half of his money on that one. That's a big door repair penalty.
And that is a 5th. There is another heart container here in level 8.
Wow, so there were 5 items in level 8. That is amazing.
And moving on, still need that Triangle. Is there a 6th?
I have no idea if that's even possible, but that just goes to show. I mean, with this kind of flag set, any logic that you have about how many items are in each dungeon, throw it out the window, August.
Yeah, do know, right? There would be a certain amount of drops.
Right, and there Fury will find a nickel in the Triforce room. He's getting close to where he needs to go for that Triforce. Well, we have a bait block here in level 1, but he has some bait, so he can proceed.
He thought ahead, and it's paid off. As Fury has found that Tringle at a level 8, 5 items. Probably safe to bounce.
Is it possible for a dungeon to have 0 items? That's a good question. I've actually never seen this flag set before. I don't know about you, August, but maybe it's a possibility.
Yeah, I would have to chalk it up to the creator of the randomizer for that one. I couldn't even speculate.
Yeah, if anybody's going to know the answer to that question, it's definitely going to be Fred. As Elsoa picks up a key in the staircase of level 1, Fury picks up a small secret. Sidetown going to head for the Vanilla White Sword location, and Magic Friends is here in Death Mountain near the second quest level 9 spot.
And I think Elsoa just about finished up with this level 1.
Finds a key. Yep, he knows where the Triforce is, just wants to clear as many rooms as he possibly can before he picks it up.
And that's it. So I guess maybe it is possible. Just the recorder here in level 1.
Yeah, because there's normally 3 items here in level 1, but tonight, just 1.
And not sure if he might have found a heart as well, but definitely below vanilla.
Certainly, and I'll tell you what, that was a perfect placed bomb there to take out all 3 Vires and collect his Triforce piece. And Fury will pick up his key in level 3, taking him up to 6.
Yeah, with that wand, most of these runners with that wood sword, they are off to the races, picking up items, picking up Triforce pieces.
Sidetown using the candle to his advantage to boost through and not get bopped by the red bubble to keep his sword intact. Great play there by Sidetown.
And here, Magic Friends has found level 6 up on Death Mountain's Pinnacle Rock.
Yeah, that's correct. It was Spectacle Rock that did have level 6, a normal first quest level 9 location, but we didn't really see too much of it. Sidetown looks like he is dodging. Yeah, he wants no part of that magical boomerang.
And just an extra item to shuffle through at this point. Don't really benefit much from Mini Boomerang.
Also, now in that same level 4 that Sidetown's in, all 4 of our featured runners are in dungeon levels at the moment.
Yeah, I think we've seen most of these, with the exception of 6, and we haven't seen 4 cleared out yet.
No, 5, 7, and 9 are still at large, though. We have not seen any of those 3. For all we know, they could be blocked by some means. Sidetown with 7 bombs, going to ignore that bomb pack and just move on.
Quite a field of racers tonight. Every second's gonna count.
Yep. Both Sidetown and Magic Friends picking up their maps.
And we've got super ropes.
I believe they rolled to the maximum 6 HP. They have 4 HP under normal. Ooh, found the Master Rope.
That's a nice surprise. You are not in the know, there's an enemy that always spawns first. If you kill that enemy, they all die.
Yeah, but only a few rooms have that feature, because, you know, in level 2, you have a Guerrilla room that acts like that. I know there's a couple of Keese rooms that act like that. Oh, yeah, the Wizrobe room in level 6 as well. That's a transport staircase for Magic Friends not going to take it.
Boss shuffles on, looks like.
Yeah, plus or minus 2 HP applies to bosses as well. That's right. So that might have been a little bit beefier.
I meant that the bosses are shuffled in dungeons. I saw Blue Goma here in 3. I think
correct.
Big Dogger in 4. I missed that part of the flag set.
Yeah, that's correct. Bosses can be anywhere. Magic Friends doesn't want to use his final key, and he's able to bomb to the right. Sidetown will save his game and go back to the overworld.
Yeah, I think full clearing that level 4, so ran into a block somewhere.
Yeah, if you recall, the Triforce in level 4 is blocked by a Chevy room. Also, at maximum bombs, doesn't need to even look at those bombs. Fury is going to go for the potion. I like that play. That will enable him to refill his health twice, and he's still quite a ways away from having even a shot at the magical sword, but I'm calling it right now. White sword's a 9. There's Fury purchasing his wood arrows. Magic Friends, now up to 2 keys, finds himself in this Wallmaster room. Should be no problem.
No, making good work of this level 6.
Yeah, Magic Friends also trying to do some good resource management as well, but can he bomb to the right? The answer is no, so... Ooh, we have at the arrow 73 rupees, I do believe, for those 3 hints. So we have cheap hints all the way around tonight, but again, they don't do us any good without the book.
And I'm gonna call it right now, book. That's also gonna be in level 9 with the white sword.
I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked, August. Now Magic Friends trying to take down this Guerrilla room. Now, is this the other connector of that transport, or is it an item? It's an item. Look at this! The magical key. It is not in level 9 tonight, and that's a great find, because he only had 1 key to his name. Now his key troubles, they're all over with. Great find there.
Yep, best time to pick up the any keys when you got 0, second best when you got 1. Let's go.
Definitely.
It looks like Town now jumping into level 6. Shouldn't be too far off from that any key.
Fury finds another take any cave. This time we'll pick up the heart container. So he's got, I believe, 7. Yep.
And does this Dig Dogger in level 4 guard anything?
About to find out. He's going to do this trick. Clear one segment, exit the room, re-enter it, go back in it, and that Dig Dogger is dead. Let's see if it left behind anything. Just a key. But that will take him up to 6.
Town going south, reaching that dead end, back to the beginning. Magic Friends must, yeah, it looks like 6 rooms left.
Yeah, not many rooms left. You're right about that. We don't even know where the Triforce is at that point. We haven't found the compass. Town does find bombs, but he already had 8. That's not going to do him any good.
Magic Friend's getting hit by that red bubble, wants to make sure he gets bopped by that blue bubble. Still no wand in hand. Ooh, and finds a 4-headed Gleeok.
And Town finds just an old man, so still in search of that Triforce here in level 6 on Town's side. Magic Friends in the Wallmaster room finds bombs. He needed those. He was down to 2. Well, Town's going to go for it, that 4-headed Gleeok. Every time you get hit, lose 1 heart. Unless you hit, I believe it's the head, not the red heads, but like the body itself, it's 3/8 of a heart. And that was the compass. Ooh, Gleeok guarding the compass, and Fury gets his Triforce out of level 4, but that's going to be it for him.
Yep, Town grabbing his 3rd out of level 6.
Now let's see if he decides to go back in, or if he decides to hit the Gamblematic 9000. Looks like he's going to go back in, which again, we know that the magical key is there.
Level 6 not so bad with vanilla shapes.
Not only that, you have enemies that are tolerable. I mean, you've got Gorillaz and Zols, and Wallmasters. I mean, definitely tolerable. There's a heart container.
Yeah, the Wizrobe got shuffled up onto the overworld.
Yeah, that's what's going to make level 9 much easier than normal. You don't have to deal with Wizrobes in level 9. I mean, at the very worst, it's going to be Lynels or Dark Nuts, but don't have to worry about Wizrobes. That's always a good thing if you're the runner.
All these red bubbles stand between Magic Friends and their Triforce. They get through the door.
Well, did you see that pushback that Dig Dogger had? If that would have happened one more time, Magic Friends would have went back to start.
Well, the Dig Dogger tried to put my foot in my mouth, but Magic Friend saved me.
Alright, so now Magic Friends checking the potion shop. That's actually one of the take-any's.
Oh, I think they've taken the one in the graveyard their first trip. I don't think they want to do that again. Choose carefully, as the knight in the Last Crusade said.
Yeah, choose wisely. For as the real grail will give you life, the false one will take it from you.
And in this case, the grave will take your routing away from you.
It sure will. Alright, Town finds his magical key in level 6. Now So is not going to be all that far behind. That he's being very evasive against Also, but does manage to take him down and can proceed as Magic Friends finds a heart container at the Dead Woods, and that takes him up to 6 hearts. So all of our runners are eligible to get that free key if they need it, but in Magic Friends or Side Town's case, that won't be necessary since they have the any key.
Speaking of unnecessary, Fury about to pick up his wooden sword.
Indeed, the last of our 4 featured runners, almost 40 minutes in, but I tell you what, he's done some really good work without that wood sword.
And we'll need it at the end, but...
Correct, because we will need to take down Ganon in order to beat this seed. By the way, the level 8 burn bush, also inoperable, so both of the burn bushes don't work tonight.
And Fury did not pick up his sword.
Not
oh,
yet,
he didn't get
least.
that cave.
He hasn't gotten there yet. He's about to, though. And Magic Friends finding the large secret. And it is a big one tonight as Fury's about to pick up his wood sword. Right now, just under 40 minutes. My goodness.
Yep. For a moment there, I confused the overworld screens. I was like, wait, why wouldn't he pick it up? That doesn't make any sense.
And Magic Friends, meanwhile, going back to level 3. Ironically enough, level 3 is just one screen to the right of the vanilla location.
Yeah, the randomizer was a little lazy for that one and just said, alright, go that way.
Sidetown now in Death Mountain near second quest level 9's location.
It looks like level 1 was push blocked.
So we needed the power bracelet to gain access to that spot.
Yeah, so that retrek into level 3 from Alsoa definitely paid off for him.
But you know what? We still have not found the locations of levels 5, 7, or 9 yet. Which leads me to believe that the recorder and or raft blocked.
Yeah, looking very likely. A couple of spots like those river spots for the second quest overworld that we haven't seen.
Fury's going to check to see if there's a push block here. That's where the letter would be in second quest. Looks like the answer is no.
And also going up for that Tringle, up to 4.
Well, never mind. The answer is yes. There it is. He just pushed the wrong block, but there was nothing there. Just a cheap bait shop.
But I mean, we've seen though the purchasing that bait is necessary, right? You're in level 1.
I don't know if it was necessary or not. Might have been. I remember that there was a blue dark nut room that Alsoa decided not to clear, but he might have identified that room to not be a drop room. There's the map for Fury. Alsoa going to check Recorder Lake in second quest spot. No level there, but it's the expensive baited. Alsoa going to buy the cheap 3 rupee heart. Might as well. He was there.
Yep, and not a bad play at all with those wizard robes right there. Scary stuff.
I think that might have been the rare shop. And there's another cheap bomb shop, this time where one of the Take Any roads would be, next to level 6.
Magic Friends up a Triforce and 3 going back in.
And Fury picking up a key here in level 1. He's the only one of our 4 featured runners not to have the any key, but he hasn't found level 6 either, or at least hasn't explored it.
It also doesn't seem to be hurting for keys. Has gotten a bunch really early on, and doesn't seem to have lost too many in the process of dipping his dungeons.
Yeah, keys have not been an issue tonight for any of our runners. Magic Friends was the closest to having problems in level 6, but he utilized his resources very well and eventually did pick up the magic key. So yeah, it's one of those seeds where keys have not been a problem. Look at this, Elsoa has found level 7. I do believe it was recorder blocked.
I think you're right.
And because we're dealing with
Fury-
first quest rooms, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to stop you there, August, but because we're dealing with first quest rooms tonight, this is what we like to call 33 rooms of pure torture.
Absolutely. But I think Fury was bait blocked out of 2 rooms in level 1. So gonna be weighing on his mind what could be in there.
Yeah, you're right about that. But again, if I remember correctly from Elsoa's perspective, didn't really find anything in those 2 rooms. I mean, again, one of the rooms I believe was Blue Darknuts that he didn't take down. And again, I'm thinking it's because he might have identified that that's not a drop room. Or maybe it's just he didn't want to deal with the Blue Darknuts. It's hard to say.
But Fury made a beeline for a bait shop, purchased it, and now back in level 1. So he's thinking could be something good.
And you certainly can't fault Fury for that. Again, with the items being shuffled, even the minor dungeon items, he may think that there could be an item there.
I mean, might be keeping track of drops. There might be a drop left here in level 1 that he hasn't seen.
I will say this much, if it turns out that Elsoa was wrong, and look at this, the desert concealing level 5 for Elsoa, so that recorder really coming in handy. So the only level we haven't found yet is level 9.
Yep. Let's see if level 5 is going to be kinder than level 7.
Elsoa, I believe, was ladder blocked because he has plenty of resources, so he must have been blocked by the ladder. Unfortunately, Elsoa finds himself... That's a nasty room for traps, August, without the ladder.
Yeah, the minus sign in parentheses in the dark. Oh, but there's a banana on the floor in level 5.
Ah, the wooden boomerang for Elsoa.
It looked a little soggy sitting on that water.
Now, incidentally, whenever you pick up the wooden boomerang, it does not supersede the magical boomerang. Oh, look at this. The bow is ladder blocked, and Elsoa can't get it.
Oh, no. Good knowledge. Runs into a tea room right afterwards. But definitely missing that ladder here 47 minutes in.
Yep, so he'll definitely need to find it again. For those of you who may have just joined us, the ladder is in level 8, one of 5 items. Speaking of level 8, that's where Magic Friends is right now. He finds a heart container.
Yep, and looking at those items on the board, Silver Arrow's Raft Book, White Sword. One of them's got to be in level 9, right?
I'm thinking the silver arrows are in level 9 with the white sword as well. And you just think the book could be there, and I think that's a possibility, a distinct possibility. Magic Friends is just waiting for those blue land molas to come to him. Because again, he does not have a red candle or the wand. 2 items that could have come in handy. By the way, I know what the whistle tune is tonight for once, and it's not a Final Fantasy theme either.
I am in the dark. Audio too low to hear the whistle tunes.
I know
Probably
what it is.
wouldn't know it anyway.
I know what it is. It's the intro theme to the snow level in Lotus Turbo Challenge. AKA Jingle Bells.
Okay.
And Elsoa getting taken down by that Gleeok, so back to start he goes. But that might have been an intentional death there because he immediately decided to save.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Fury is checking some whistle spots. Gonna pop up here onto Death Mountain. I'm guessing gonna pick up their any key in 6.
So yeah, the
there's
desert
6
had
Triforce.
Sorry, desert had 2 of those levels.
Yeah, if Fury's thinking about that whistle, he's on the right track, but it's gonna get sidetracked by this level 6 here.
Well, actually, he needed to go to level 6 because, well, he's got to get the Triforce, and he'll find his magic key. Scytown's here in level 5, but he's going to run into the same problem that Elsoa ran into, is that he does not have the ladder to pick up that bow.
Yeah, that level 8, not too far away from Vanilla start. A little bit of a trek from their starting location. And Fury, the only one of our featured runners to jump inside there, get paid off.
Now, Elsoa's going back to level 6, thinking there might be another item in there, but I don't believe there is going to be another item here in level 6.
Was there a maybe a Dig Dogger in here?
Heart. Oh, ooh.
Or the Gleeok. I think I saw a heart in a staircase here in 6.
And Elsoa is using the door strats to keep himself safe from those fireballs to get all the shots in on the Gleeok.
Yeah, all praise Beam Sword.
And then Scytown having problems with that same parentheses and minus room. The spike traps get him. We saw that room cleared out. That was the compass.
Yeah. Also should have known the compass was missing.
Right. Because I believe we had seen that on Scytown or Magic Friend's side, or maybe both.
Yeah, I thought someone had cleared that as well. But they're in here looking for something.
Now he knows he's full cleared the dungeon, so he knows level 6 is not the answer. Scytown, meanwhile, purchasing the cheat bait for 51 rupees.
Yeah, with the large secret of 135, just kind of makes good long-term investment in purchasing that meat.
Elsoa back into level 4. But again, he can't get the Triforce without the ladder.
Yeah, needs to double that dungeon number.
Magic Friends did get the Triforce out of level 8, but I didn't see if he picked up the ladder or not. I mean, you can hardly have missed it. It would have been near the start of that dungeon.
And I think it was just... No, I think he did need to clear the room. But they would have done that. But level 2 holds the wand. That'll be a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah, definitely for Magic Friends. So this was the room that Elsoa chose not to clear. This blue Dark Nut room right here. And unfortunately, the blue Dark Nuts won. Yeah, you hit a blue Dark Nut, you're going to lose 2 hearts of damage there.
Scytown pushed the block, has found level 1. Should find their recorder up here.
Fury gets his magical key, by the way, in level 6.
Yeah, Fury is on a fast pace. That wand, really, I think he was the first to the wand, and then has had the ladder for a long time here.
There's the wand for Magic Friends. Sidetown's going to clear this room, but he's going to be disappointed at the end result. And we know it's a bust because Fury had checked this room earlier, August.
Yep. Fury made a beeline right back for that bait block.
Doesn't get a fairy, so now he's got maximum health. He could use this sword if he would like. Of course, the swan will do more damage. Alsoa finds a heart container in level 8. He'll go ahead and pick it up to take him to 7.
One of the 3 heart containers in here.
Yep, and Sidetown sees the bad news. There is nothing in here. There's a nickel, so he now knows he's done with level 1. There's nothing here. So the bait ended up not being required tonight.
Oh, but it sure was tempting for just 51 rupees.
I mean, it's definitely worth the price, especially in a big money seed like tonight. But just in this case, wasn't needed.
Fury finding a heart container on the floor of level 6. So level 6 actually containing 2 heart containers and the magical key.
Ah, so that between 6 and 8, 5 hearts. For those wondering, yes, the recorder theme is even one I can identify it. It was indeed Jingle Bells.
And there is an item that Sidetown can identify, setting it on fire.
Yeah, Sidetown, he set it on fire because, again, that bow and the Triforce in level 4 are both ladder blocked.
Yeah, very good information to have. They can get the red ring and Tringle and leave a lot of level 8 uncleared. It would be a big advantage as Fury picks up the Triforce out of 6. They're out of there.
Yep, and Fury knows about 5 and 7, so he'll be able to use that recorder. So right now, in my opinion, Fury's got the lead.
Yeah, it's looking like that. Also, it has some great information if they can finish up this level 8. They know where that Triforce in 4 is. They know where 5 and 7 are.
Now, Sidetown has picked up the Triforce in level 8. That's his 5th Triforce piece. But he's going to skip out on the rest of the items, so no red ring for him.
Yeah, Sidetown making the good play. It's kind of risky with the lack of defense, but I think Sidetown is more than an accomplished rando racer to get through this with the green tunic.
Well, considering he was a runner-up a year or 2 ago, I mean, he definitely has skill. So, I mean, he's more than capable of completing any seed without any jewelry. Oh, look at this. We found out that the 120 rupees gives us the maximum bomb upgrade of 6 bombs. So a good purchase there by Alsoa.
Very nice. Level 9 shouldn't be any problem with that upgrade plus that innie key. No whiz robes.
Now Alsoa, seeing his map, he's like, nope, you're not getting one of my bombs. I don't care if I have 14 bombs. You're not going to have the pleasure of taking one.
Now, not when I know the magical trick of the second controller.
Indeed. Sidetown in the triple bar room of level 5. By the way, all the rooms are in its proper locations. They're just shuffled.
Yeah, level 8 has level 8 rooms. They're just mixed up and disjointed.
Fury trying to bomb that location. And then he gets zapped by a Wizard Beam, but luckily he's got the red ring, so he's only going to lose half a heart instead of 2 hearts.
But this excursion up on Death Mountain is going to delay Fury in finding the other 2 dungeons.
Yeah, he does not know about levels 5 and 7. It is Alsoa and Sidetown that know about it. Sidetown in 5, I believe, did he pick up the bow yet?
Not sure, but definitely has the recorder, so we should mark that on the tracker.
Yeah, because you can't get to level 5 without the recorder.
Well, so it took a death from something. Missed it.
That's the transport staircase. Sidetown says no.
But Fury says, hey, it's time to play some music in the desert.
There's our other bomb upgrade. Unfortunately, Sidetown only has 90% of the rupees, and right next door is a mugger room, and he's just going to pay the toll.
Well, if you don't pay no toll, that man can't eat no roll.
And that would have cost him one of his maximum bombs, and he does not have a bomb upgrade, so he doesn't want to have 7. There's a key that he doesn't need.
And there is that ladder block Triforce from Magic Friends, but having not explored much of the dungeon, trying to get past it, but that bubble says, not, just take it. Take it and run.
Yep, so he did pick up the ladder after all in level 8. Sidetown gets the Triforce out of level 5. He also did pick up the bow as well, so let's see what Sidetown decides to do. Remember, the silver arrows are still at large. He could be banking that they're in level 9. No, it looks like he's going to whistle back.
No, he's jumping back into level 5.
Right. Whistle back to level 5. That's exactly what he has decided to do.
But seemingly neck and neck with Fury SK there.
Sidetown wants no part of that wooden boomerang here in 5 on the river. That's a weird location for that boomerang, I must say. Wood Boomerang and the Magical Boomerang both stun certain enemies. Wood Boomerang has a shorter range, easier to control. Magical Boomerang has the maximum range, but some people don't favor it because it's harder to control, and some players don't favor either Boomerang.
Right, they stun enemies with hit points, but 0 HP enemies, they will slay into non-existence.
Correct, which again, I don't know, but it was possible that the Wall Masters, which rolled down to, there's a heart container for Sidetown, so he's up to 8. It's possible that the Boomerang could take down a Wall Master, and there's a Dig Dogger for Sidetown, and there might be an item here. Single Block Room has an item in level 5.
Oh yes, many a speedrunner know about the Single Block Room in level 5.
Yep, the good old Olive Garden, and we do have something in here, and it's just a key.
Fury finds that transport. I think Sidetown just found the other end. And I think that's it for level 5.
Yep, that'll be all for level 5 for Sidetown. I'll tell you what, Sidetown, well, I was just about to say that, but Fury is found level 5 himself. So right now, it's about a neck-and-neck race, I'd say, at the moment between Fury and Sidetown, who's now in level 7.
Yeah. Fury doesn't know 7's right next door. Sidetown, on the other hand, knows exactly where the Triforce is in level 4. Again, though, as you mentioned, I don't think we've seen level 9, so still on the hunt for that. It's still anybody's race as Alsoa picks up the Triforce out of level 4.
Yep, so that's going to be his 6th Triforce piece. Yeah, for those who are wondering, there are other racers who are not amongst the 4 featured runners here on Speed Gaming 2 also participating in tonight's race. However, we do not reveal the results of those runners until at least one of our runners finishes on stream.
Right. But that Triforce out of 4 also means Alsoa has picked up the ladder, as Sidetown has picked up their 7th Triforce piece onto level 4 themselves. Fury, I think, right behind them. Nope, going back into 5.
Now here's the thing. Sidetown's found level 9!
First try. Is that the starting screen?
Yes! That's the starting screen!
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me? And I believe, if my memory's correct, that's where vanilla level 8 is in second quest.
And Alsoa made the play to check that as he up and aid resetting his game. Now going back into 5 and 7. So Alsoa has all the pieces of the puzzle. I think maybe doesn't know exactly where the Triforce is in 7 or 5. But yeah, this is a close one here. Town, though, I think in a very slight lead.
Oh, Sci-Town's definitely in the lead, but that's pending one thing. Where are the silver arrows? Are they in
Yes.
level 9? Are they elsewhere?
Yeah, how well have they cleared out these dungeons? Saw that Goma in level 3. Haven't had the bow for most of the seed. Could be something like that.
Yeah, that is interesting. Don't know if that's a drop room or not, but I gotta imagine that Sci-Town's just gonna go for the Triforce and bail and head for level 9, hoping that the silver arrows are there, which, is a viable play.
Oh, absolutely. There's plenty of drops in level 9. There's 2 item staircases.
And Magic Friends now, he knows the location of level 9 too.
And I suppose if this were like a more competitive environment with these flags set, runners would be, counting how many keys they picked up. Know how many keys are in all the dungeons and the bomb drops, and really be honing in on the possibility of, all right, where are the silver arrows? This minor drop flag set, it could be anywhere.
Now, meanwhile, Magic Friends did decide to purchase the blue ring, which will double his defense, and somehow, some way, Alsoa got through all those blue Lionels with his life intact. That is crazy maneuvering he did there. Just one more pancake to take down, nice and easy. Gets a bomb drop for that.
Speaking of not nice and easy, Sci-Town having a bit of trouble getting back to that Tringle in 4.
I'll tell you what, Fury is hot on the trail, August. He's in level 7. Sci-Town now has all 8 Triforce pieces. He's eligible to go into level 9. Let's see if that's the play he decides to make, and if so, he's hoping that the silver arrows are here. Now, here's a problem. Level 9, as we know, has 4 potential hints. There's 3 old men. But there's also a possibility of a mugger room, but Sci-Town's going to level 9. Unfortunately, without the book, he's not going to find out where Zelda is, where Ganon is, where the silver arrows are, what's guarding the compass. He's on his own at this moment unless he finds the book.
Yeah, the only indication that he can find is that roar. The roar and the door is what he's looking for.
And because this is vanilla level 9, when you see a dark room, that is not going to necessarily be Ganon. There's going to be a lot of dark rooms here in level 9. 6 sets of transport staircases, 2 item staircases, but of course, again, the items might just be regular dungeon items.
And I think another note on dark rooms is that they cannot drop minor items. Not 100% sure on that.
Now, that's something you'd have to ask the creator, Fred Coughlin, about. There's the map. There's a single shuttered door. If he full clears it and he does not open, that is going to be the location of Princess Zelda. If it does open, though, then that's not where Zelda is. So if it doesn't open, that's it. But nope, that is not where Zelda is. The door opened. So Alsoa finds the Triforce in level 5. He'll pick it up. He's got 7.
Yep, and I think the difference here between Fury and Alsoa is that Alsoa has dug a little bit of 7. Fury's digging these 33 rooms blind-ish.
Yep, 33 rooms of pure chaos. There's the raft in level 7. We didn't see that earlier.
Yeah, or if one of the runners did, we missed it.
Yeah, Fury just picked it up.
And another single shutter door for Sci-Town. That's it.
Yeah, didn't open. That's where Zelda is. So Sci-Town has 1/3 of the puzzle pieces figured out. He's looking for where Ganon is. He's also looking for where the silver arrows are. And at this point, they could be anywhere. Could be in level 9. Could be elsewhere. We still don't know where the book is. We still don't know where the white sword is either.
I think that gives a very high likelihood that book or silver is going to be in here. One of us are gonna have our prediction accurate here in level
Maybe
9.
maybe both.
Yep.
Fury
But
grabs the
there's-
Triforce in level 7. He's now eligible to go into level 9 himself.
Yeah, and it looks like Alsoa has jumped back into 5 here in another couple rooms, unless I commentators curse him.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to full clear because it looks like this is a drop room here in level 5. Very dangerous, though, because any hit from a Lionel, either the body or the beams, he's out. It is a Dark Nut dungeon, so it is dangerous. 2 hits when you get hit by a blue Dark Nut. That's just a key for Alsoa. Well, we found Ganon's room, but Ganon is not there, and Sidetown back to start. We also know that Zelda's not in Zelda's room, because the only way you can get into Zelda's regular room is from the south. Now, speaking of Zelda's room, all I had to do was talk about it, August, and the situation presents itself.
So if you talk about something shiny and pointy that you can shoot with a bow.
So now, again, Sidetown's still looking for the silver arrows. Could be anywhere.
Nice clock drop.
Nothing here, though. Fury finds just a key in 7.
Yeah, I think Fury making a gamble that, you know, if they're in 7, this is the play that other runners might avoid.
Hey, I got it right! White sword in level 9 on the floor!
That'll make our pig fight easier.
Yep, so that'll double the attack power for Sidetown, so he'll just need 8 hits to take down Ganon. Also finding a heart container up to 10 hearts.
That's an interesting palette with the floor there in level 9.
It certainly is. Also gonna try his luck against this Dig Dogger in 5. Oh, look at this, using the magical boomerang to his use to stun him in place. Gonna use the bomb, but alright. Good shot there, but he's not gonna find much value, just a key.
Sidetown has found a reverse C room.
Meanwhile, Magic Friends did find the jewelry. So he's now got the red ring. That'll double his attack power one more time. It's funny, ironically enough, August, the 2 runners that found the red ring in tonight's race both purchased the blue ring.
Yep.
Alright, staircase to transport. Sidetown says no. Fury's still here in level 7. So we have 2 different gambles. That's just the compass for Fury.
Yeah, the gamble is are the silvers in 7? Are they in 9? Are they somewhere else?
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to say at this point. There's a heart container for Fury, so he's got 10 hearts. So I believe that's 2 hearts we have found in level 7 in addition to the raft. Not only is it going to be a floor drop version, it's going to be on the runner's feet so that us commentators don't see it.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, there's a staircase for Sidetown. That's a transport, and again, he says no. Yes, indeed, those are the 2 items at large right now, the book and the silver arrows. Meanwhile, Alsoa is now eligible to go into level 9. He just found the Triforce in level 7. We'll see what his decision's going to be, August.
Yeah, let's start up that Gamble-matic 5000.
Ooh, a heart container, so there's another item here in level 9, but that's not what Sidetown was looking for. But nonetheless, that does take him up to 9 hearts.
Yeah, not sure if we've seen any item staircases in 9 yet.
Not yet. There are 2 staircase rooms in level 9, but neither one of them have been found yet by Sidetown. Looks like Alsoa is also going for level 7, just like Fury is.
Yeah, might have a piece of information that they're keeping track of that we aren't.
It's a push block for Side Town. That's a transport staircase, and once again says no. Not checking the staircases just yet. No, he's changed his mind. He's going to take this one.
I think run out of other options. Let's see where this takes us. Over to the completely other side.
Oh,
and
and we have our
into a
first sighting
Patra.
of Patra Wayne, and he's in trouble because 2 hearts. Yeah, he was not surviving that. Not in that spiral staircase room.
Nope.
I don't care how good your combat is. That's a death trap.
That's a situation where the game maybe expects you to have the red ring.
Exactly. Side Town finds a key. That's not going to be a staircase room.
And that dark room's not going to be nothing.
Yep, he knows that dark rooms won't drop anything unless it's on the floor automatically. So Side Town will just skip it. Ooh, hey Patra. Now Fury's going into level 9.
Yep, has cleared enough of 7, has decided it's time.
It's starting to make me wonder if the Silver Arrows are indeed here in level 9. That's another transport staircase. Ooh, watch out for these red bubbles trying to do the clip. Doesn't panic, gets
Nice.
through. The
Hey,
book!
there's the book.
That could be huge. Side-Town's going to go ahead and pick it up. I mean, if he is stumped here in level 9, he could purchase hints. Or if he sees the old men. Now the old men are in play for him.
Yep, the disadvantage is that fire at the end of his wand beam now.
True. True. The beast awaits in northwest of Skull, so that's important news for Side-Town. Remember, he died where Patra was awaiting for him at the end of that staircase. So that staircase could very well be required, August. And if that's the case, Fury has the advantage with that jewelry.
As well as that Patra could have been masking the sound again, and Ganon could have just been one room
And
away.
the Silvers are in level 9, also in that same quadrant.
And Side-Town is right underneath that quadrant.
Well, it could be right here. It could be right here.
Does the Dongo guard silver arrows? Oh, he's gotten bopped by a red bubble. Has found Ganon. Right? No, never mind.
No.
Dark room.
Remember, there's a lot of dark rooms here in level 9. Can't assume that it's Ganon like it when it's in Shapes, because in Shapes, there's just the one dark room, and that dark room is going to be Ganon's room each and every time. But it's not going to be the case here.
I've been trained by the randomizer to expect the dark rooms and Ganon to coexist.
Ooh, nice fairy drop from the blue dark nut there. It's not where the silver arrows are. They're here on the ground, just guarded by a few poor gels. So Side-Town now has the advantage, and he's so close to Ganon now.
And I think that staircase is the answer. Up in A.
Yeah. So right now...
Yeah, I was trying to find out where Fury is. A little harder to tell with his red ring. I think he's in the right eyeball.
Yeah, he's on the right, so he's nowhere near where he needs to be to find the goodies. Look at this. You normally don't see this in vanilla, but yep, there's a key and spike traps in Ganon's room.
Yeah, Fury not too far away from the princess's door. In this case, who's he rescuing?
That's a dead end where Fury is. Again, nice job by Sidetown using the red candle to boost himself so that he does not get hit by the red bubbles. Does it a second time. The pro moves here.
And Fury finds the book. Sidetown up the second column. I think we've heard the roar.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, here's Gannon in the Chevy room. Oh boy. 8 hits is what he needs. He just got high roll driver for 4 hearts. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
and
bad.
No potion to their name.
And another
Yikes.
high roll driver.
And this is going to make it close, that difference in that jewelry that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, the thing is, though, Fury does not know where the silver arrows are, though. So, Sidetown, well, there's the kidnapper waiting in northwest of Skull. So, everything is in the northwest quadrant. You rarely see that. Everything bunched.
Yep, kind of surprised Fury didn't find those other 2 hints. They weren't that far from the book, but he decided to up an A. But now looks to be on the right path. This is going to come down really close to it on the restream here.
Right now, Fury, I would have to say, has the advantage by virtue of having that jewelry from level 8. But, again, Sidetown has the knowledge. I think he's going to buy a potion.
Yeah, I think they stored up a secret there and made a beeline for it.
I will say this much. Potion prices comparable to what they are in vanilla, 45 and 62 as opposed to 40 and 68. Now Sidetown's back in level 9, using the fairy fountain trick to regain all of his hearts. Yeah, it's still anybody's game, but again, right now, Sidetown controls his destiny in terms of our 4 featured runners.
Yep, Fury has made a right turn when they needed to make a left.
Yep, and that's why we call level 9 the Great Equalizer, August, because of how big level 9 is. You make that one wrong turn, and you're ahead by 20 minutes, that 20-minute lead's going to be gone.
Trying to go down to Mexico, and you wind up in Albuquerque.
Absolutely. As Magic Friends picks up his Triforce in level 1, so he's got 6 on the board. However, he does not, I don't know if he has the recorder or not, so it's now Sidetown versus Ganon round 2. He's got the first hit down, needs 7 more.
In much better shape.
2. Oh, but he gets the Matthew McConaughey pattern. He's going to the right. All right, all right. There's the stun lock. Oh, and he lost it. He's got 4. 5. 6. 7. Got him. Down goes Ganon. We've got bacon. Sidetown's got the Triforce of Power, and provided he remembers where everything is, he's going to be the winner of our 4 featured runners. We'll see how that stacks up against the rest of the field.
Yeah, get your GGs in the chat for Sidetown. Green tunic and all. Took 1 death to the pig. But luckily he had that large secret saved up on the overworld there.
Yeah, resource management. And that's not the kind of resource management you normally see in a Zelda randomizer race by saving up one of your all-large secrets, but he made it work for Sidetown. That was a great play. Save that secret, buy that potion, just in case you needed it for the Ganon fight. It was a really good strategy. And now Fury knows where the silver arrows are. He's very close to them.
Yep, and looks like Alsoa up to 12 hearts made a play for that magical sword. Not going to need that white one here in level 9.
Wow, I did actually not notice that. You know, we were kind of focused on Sidetown and Fury because they were both in level 9. But yeah, Alsoa making the play for Megs at 12 hearts. That was enough. But get your GGs out for Sidetown. He's the first to rescue Princess Zelda. Very, very good, respectable level 9, and a very good time considering this flag set. GG.
Ups positively. not easy, especially with that green tunic as mentioned, and you know, wasn't really clear. Didn't really have any solid lead going into it. We saw Fury pick up the wand and then the ladder and the red ring for most of the round. Sidetown just kind of quietly digging those dungeons, picking up those Triforce pieces, and made it to the end here first.
I think what gave Town the advantage, obviously the exploration in level 9, but hitting the Gamble-Matic 9000. Also and Fury did level 7 exploration after the fact, and it turns out that was the wrong move. Town gambling that level 9 had him ended up being the winning play for him. If he decides to explore level 7, might have been a different story, August.
Yeah, not racing against Redbird Grad. We got a weekly race. I think made the right play.
Yeah, absolutely. And there it is. Fury has found the silver arrows, and he's got plenty of health, so he should be in great shape for the Ganon fight. But he doesn't have a potion. If he gets Hyrule Drivered enough times, by the way, it's 4 hearts of damage in Sidetown's case, but in Fury's case, since he has the red ring, it's just 1 heart of damage. But it does add up if he bops you over and over again.
Yeah, kind of looks like Little Bunny Fufu.
Alright, one more time. Here's Ganon. So he's looking for 8 hits. There's 2. But again, he's getting that same all right pattern. Oh, and he identifies it. I love it. 6, 7. Oh, and he missed the last hit, but there he is. Down goes Ganon. More bacon, and Fury is going to finish in second place of our 4 featured runners. But how did Sidetown do as opposed to the rest of our field, August?
Would you mind giving me a rundown? I actually don't have that popped up yet.
Okay, I don't know what the link is. Elsoa finds the white sword on the ground. He just picks it up for posterity's sake. Again, that does not supersede his magical sword. It's not like Castlevania 2 where you can actually downgrade your weapons and whatnot.
Oh yeah, thank goodness.
And we do have our featured runner winner, Sidetown, here in the commentators booth with us. And second place overall, GG to you, a very strong performance. Whoa, we lost him for a moment. We'll get him back in just a second. But it was Thurwolf who finished in first place with a time of 1:14:58, so 8.5 minutes in the clear. Shaddy will take the bronze with a time of 1:27:06.
Wow, very nice finish.
All right, now we have Sidetown here in the commentators booth with us, the first of our 4 featured runners to finish, and second overall. GG to you.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
Quite the seed. Take us through some of your thoughts, some of your plays that you made.
I wish I didn't wait to the end to do 8.
yeah.
That would have made all the difference right there. I mean, holy cow, when I got one room in and that was the ladder, I was like, oh, that's blocking me out of all these other dungeons. Awesome.
Yeah, level 8, not only did it have the ladder, it also had the red ring, which might have helped you out in the Ganon fight because it was in a Chevy room, but you made a really good play that I think a lot of runners wouldn't have done, and that's you saved one of those large secrets because it was a big money seed, 135 rupees, and when the Ganon fight didn't go your way the first time around, you saved that large secret, purchased the potion. Turns out you didn't need it at the end, but that's still a very wise, good play nonetheless. Resource management, not the kind of resource management you would expect in a Zelda randomizer race, but you definitely made it work for you.
Yeah, I had chances to buy medicine early on, and so there's like so many different things I did that's like 3 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and by the end of it I was like, all right, this is going to be a difficult fight. I'm just going to go ultra conservative here, go buy the potion, go to the fairy fountain, just forget it. We're not coming back. So that part, it ended up working out where I didn't need anything, but that's a rare commodity in a Chevy room.
Right. Well, speaking of potions, Magic Friends decided to pick up the potion in the coastal Take Any Cave. By the way, Also is the only one of our 4 featured runners to get the magical sword. It was no more than 12 hearts.
What did I have? 9?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And not sure how much of level 8 you explored, but not only did it have the ladder and the red ring, which you missed out on, but also had 3 heart pieces.
By the time I found the ladder, the
Yeah.
only shot I had at winning anything or even coming close was to count on silvers being in 9, because 56 minutes in I got the ladder. So
Yep.
At that point I just played the "we're gonna run" card, and I got lucky. I found the book in 9 to tell me where everything was at.
Yeah, everything in the northwest of Skull.
And also, GG's to Fury SK, who just finished his run. Second of our 4 featured runners to complete. 4th place overall with a time of 1 minute, or excuse me, 1 minute would be pretty impressive for a Zelda randomizer. 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 25 seconds. I think that's why I'm so accustomed to saying 89 minutes and 25 seconds, because I tend to say 1 minute instead of 1 hour. But
Yep.
why you beat Fury SK was that he went for level 7 and it was not the right play. There was a raft, but that was not going to do it for him. We do have, speaking of which, Fury SK here in the commentator's booth with us. 4th overall and 2nd of our 4 featured runners to finish. GG, a very respectable run for you tonight.
Yeah, very different route. Managed to pull that wand out of level 2 really early, and then went into level 8 pretty quick. Had the ladder and the red ring for a lot of the seed.
Yep, just an unfortunate silvers and 9 seed. I think if they're anywhere else, it's a little bit better for me, but 4th still ain't bad.
Yeah, everything being in the northwest quadrant of level 9. Bomb upgrade, by the way, for those of you who may have not have seen it, 6 extra bombs for that 120 rupee price. Magic Friends gets his bow out of level 5. So he just needs to get the Triforce out of levels 5 and 7. He knows where level 9 is. So he's in pretty good shape to wrap this up soon. Alsoa, meanwhile, he's here in level 9. He's got the magical sword, but he does not have the silver arrows yet.
Yeah, so I made the same gamble you did, Fury, hoping that the silvers were going to be in 7, but no luck.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the book's also a 9, so you could even hint and
Yeah,
figure it out.
and the funny thing is both August and I were correct about which items would be in 9. I was correct about the white sword, and I think you were correct about both the book and the silver arrows, August.
Yep. Had to be something good in there.
Yeah, plus there was a heart container. Yeah, you had 4 items at the very least in level 9. Might have been one more heart container. It's hard to say. There were 3 of them. 3 of them in level 8. There were 2 of them in level 6. There was, at least 1 in level 9. So yeah, is this the first time you guys have played a randomizer seed where you had minor dungeon items in as part of the shuffle?
No, but I hate it.
How about you, Fury?
That's not my first one. It's not too bad, just kind of depends on what else you throw in there on top of it.
Are you guys like keeping track of, all right, level 1 has X amount of drops and going through there, all right, 1 drop, 2 drop?
Nope, just keeping track of my rooms, and once I have them all cleared, I hit it with the heart container on my tracker to signify I've got all the floor drops figured out.
My goodness, Alsoa has a whopping 14 hearts to his name. That's crazy.
Yeah, I do something similar to Fury. On my sheet that I write out on, I put a check mark next to the dungeons that have been full cleared, every room. Or if there's one thing left, I write, recorder block in 4. So I knew I was going to go back and check that room before I finished out the Triforce after I had ladder.
Gotcha.
I had exactly 3 rooms left outside of level 9, so pretty much the same.
Yikes.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I got lucky. But I got unlucky that 8 was my last dungeon I explored. I knew where it was, but I waited to the end and then found ladder 1 room in and was like, all right, great. I'm so far behind, it's ridiculous now.
We probably took really wildly different routes, since I think I got the wand and didn't even find the wood sword cave. It was the last cave on the overworld that I checked.
Oh, we definitely did something different.
Yeah.
And Magic Friends unfortunately had to spend one of his max bombs in the mugger room. He did not have the 53 rupees necessary to pay the toll. And yeah, the hints were, pretty cheap, except they were a waste because, of course, the book being in level 9. Why? Because the game knows.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But despite the wild divergence, I think if Fury, if you hadn't made that dip into 7, it would have been much closer. And yeah, it just goes to show you the overall routing might not matter too much.
There's Magic Friends with the Triforce out of level 5. Just needs the one out of level 7. Again, he's not far away from where level 7 is, so he might be joining also in level 9 soon, potentially. Or he might be going back into level 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to head to the bed for work tomorrow. But thank you guys for doing this. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the race, Sat Down.
Have a good one, guys.
And we will finish up this race, Alsoa and Magic Friends on their bacon fix. As speaking of bacon,
Wait a minute. Was I seeing things, or did that room not go dark where Ganon was? Am I seeing things? Did I just see that?
yeah, maybe.
Did I just see the room be light on Elso, then it went like dark for a split second, so it would light up, like when Ganon. Yeah, that was weird. I think my eyes must have been playing tricks. Something. It's been a long race.
Yeah, the staircase in the room before, if you exit that, then the room isn't lit up, or isn't dark, excuse me. It stays lit up and the game gets confused, so it dims it
Oh,
back and then goes back to light.
that's what it is. Yeah, because I saw that the room was light, then it dimmed for like half a second, and it would light up, like the normal level 9 entrance for the Ganon fight. I did not know that. I've been doing commentary for this for 5 years. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, every single race. But it looks like Alsoa is running into that same tunic problem that Sidetown did. No red ring. Has to stop off at a fairy fountain.
Yep. So he's doing the same trick that Sidetown did, but again, he doesn't have the jewelry. Magic Friends does have the jewelry, but again, Magic Friends making the wrong decision. He's going back into level 5. Yeah, he's gonna take this. Well, he's saying no to the dig dog, and little does he know he's right. Unless that's a good question. There should be a race where us commentators make up the flags. Oh, that would be devious. Now Magic Friends is going to check, but he's going to be disappointed. He's just going to find a key. Nothing doing.
Now, the real devious thing would be like a plandomizer, or where we're placing the items in specific rooms and staircases blocked by certain enemies.
All right, now Magic Friends is checking the desert tiles. Oh, but he just got swallowed. Oh, and now we know that they take us to the new completed levels, and we do have our 5th place finisher. Chess Jerk is finished with a time of 98 minutes and 19 seconds. So we now know that the whistle spots take us to the new dungeon. So that's actually going to help Magic Friends out. Now he's back to where he was. Alsoas found Ganon and just took him down again with the magic sword. No problem. It's just 4 hits. So he may very, very well be on his way to wrapping this up.
Yeah, I do believe they know where the princess is.
There's Magic Friends in level 7. Triforce wasn't all that deep. So if he hits the Gamblematic 9000, he'll be on his way to completing the seat as well. Again, with the red ring, it'll be a much easier journey for him.
Absolutely. Looks like these blue darknets are standing in between Alsoa and the dot done.
Yep, just has to traverse a few more rooms. There's the door automatically open, but has to get through the wires. They do 100 damage, but the clock, that's going to save him. And that's going to be a GG for Also, the third of our 4 featured runners to finish.
Yeah, very, very impressive. Kind of also like Scytown dodging that ladder for a whole chunk of the seed. But in the end, gets the magical sword and a much easier Ganon fight.
And he's only 37 seconds behind Chest Jerk for top 5. He finishes 6th place with a time of 98 minutes and 56 seconds. Speaking of Sipes, he's right ahead of J Wade 614, finishing in 7th place, 99 minutes and 37 seconds, as Magic Friends now has his final try for his piece. He's eligible to go into level 9. We do have Elsoa here in the commentator's booth with us. GG, solid run for you, and the only one of our 4 featured runners to get the magical sword.
I think I would have paid about 50 rupees a wall to put another 3 bomb walls in 9. There's a couple of key places in 9 where if there was a bomb wall, the seed probably would have been about 10 minutes faster.
Now take a look at this. Magic Friends is making the correct play here. He's hitting the Gamblematic 9000. Looks like he's heading straight to level 9.
Well, we definitely got to say thank you, Alsoa, not only for racing, but for providing us with these flag sets that have been featured tonight.
If anyone can figure out what I was thinking when I made these, please let me know. Because the original idea I had was great until I decided, second quest sounds fun.
Oh, second quest enemies?
Yeah, because originally the idea was to kind of show off minor dungeon items without needing it to be full clear every dungeon. So that's why I put in the first quest dungeons, and then I just said, throw some second quest in there. Nobody will mind.
All right, looks like we do have an 8th place finisher. It is Amazing Toaster, finishing with the time of 1 hour, not 1 minute, 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 23 seconds.
Well, see, the problem also is you gotta route in level 2 like Fury did and have the wand for, like, most of the seed.
Yeah, I think what hurt me more than anything was I had written off 8 as completely ladder blocked.
Yeah. Because the ladder in level 8 was like just a room or 2 away from start. And that hurt.
And given it's a blank room, the amount of blank rooms that are non-drops are pretty high.
Gotcha. Interesting. So,
At least
yeah,
I
we
think it's
were
a blank
wondering.
room. I'm going to go back and look, actually, at what that room is.
I think you're right. I think you just had a couple enemies that you had to clear. And other than that, it was nothing else on the floor. No blocks.
So, Fury, if you're still with us, what was the meaning behind your file name, Don't Die Thurwolf, out of curiosity?
I'm just memeing. That's all.
Is he like one of those runners who always takes a death in his randomizer run? I mean, with his skill caliber, I would think he'd have a lot of deathless runs.
He's good for 1 or 2. Just I'm going too fast ones. So just a little tease.
Gotcha.
Back and forth.
I was just wondering what that was all about. It's a clever file name, to be sure. Of course, Thurwolf, I believe, if my memory is correct, it's been a while since we've had a Zelda Randomizer tournament. I believe he's the defending Zelda Randomizer champion from our last tournament, I think.
Yep. He got to experience the minor item drops in his final game of that tournament.
I just realized, I apologize. I might not have had any audio for that because Discord's dumb. Not Discord. My OBS is dumb. I'm so used to blaming Discord.
I think we all are at this point. So Magic Friends needs to get into that upper left corner, but when he finds the book, so there's one of the hints, but again, without the book, he's not going to know what that hint is.
The seed had a book?
Yes, book was a 9.
I probably should have known that. I saw every room of every other dungeon.
Yeah, and all the hints were not too far away from the book.
Yeah, they were very convenient. I mean, this is just one of those where you find that northwest corner, you were pretty much made in the shade. Well, Magic Friends is not that far away.
Yeah, taking the right staircase, it looks like.
Unfortunately, just got hit by that red bubble, so he has lost access to his sword. So he'll have to resort to that wand.
I do not regret it.
Oh, so that's what our other staircase item was. It was just bombs.
I do not
Interesting. When you grab bombs, that freezes the enemies like a clock. I did not know that.
Ah, interesting.
I want to say that's related to because Link is supposed to hold up the item when he's in a stair. It does
Yes.
something, but he
I
doesn't
think
hold up
so.
bombs.
Right.
Yes.
So now Magic Friends has found where Ganon is, but he's got to be careful. If he goes north, he's going to miss out on those silvers.
You know, I don't regret picking the blue boomerang up at all.
No. Of course not. All right, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, and he found the Zonk. Now he's going to have to up A.
Not necessarily.
That's right, he could bomb to the north. I remember that, Fury, you came from that. Now can he bomb to the right as well? No. So he's still playing, but can he get back to that area is the question.
Don't actually. You know what? I have my 9 map up here. I can check. That whole section.
Oh.
That whole section north of Ganon is a dead end. From where he's at, he's actually best off just up an A.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yep. Just a 50-50 chance, and he chose the wrong 50. Because had he gone right, that would have, I think, taken him to the silvers.
I think it was one room to the right of that still.
Right. There's a heart container for Magic Friends. He's got 11. And still not where Magic Friends needs to be.
And also still hasn't found the princess's room.
Magic Friends finding more bombs, but of course that's not going to be a push block whenever that's a drop. Magic Friends still has 1 potion remaining if he needs it. He's able to bomb to the left. This is like the Olive Garden light room. We have 3 blue dark nuts instead of 6.
And double the blocks.
Yeah. Double the seating, half of the waiters.
I don't know if I want them waiting on me.
I wouldn't want them. Well, Magic Friend says no to that staircase. At least for the moment. But he may take it now because it's a dead end.
I think this was the staircase that we saw
To Patra.
Yeah. To
Yes.
Patra.
Yep, you're right. This is the one. This is the patch room. Again, with the red ring, he's only going to take half a heart of damage. So now he's going to try to get past this Patra, or he could try to take it down. He's got plenty of health. Trying to bomb south? Yes, sir. So again, he is getting close. Getting close to those silver arrows. If he can get there from this screen. I don't know if he can. For all we know, this could be a dead end, because remember, this is where Sidetown died. Yeah, if he can't bomb to the right, that's a dead end then. Boy, there's a door. I forgot about this door. That's just a Ganon's room anyways, so yeah. Pretty much. So, yeah, there's only one way to get to where he needs to be.
Maybe a route up and around, it looks like.
Could be. Yeah, if you can, I don't know if you can bomb to the south, but no, Toaster's confirming you can't. Now, there's the compass. Yep, dead end.
Well, at least discover his routing to Zelda, maybe.
Yep, but again, the only way to get to those silver arrows is to find the other route to get to south of Ganon's room. You can't get there from the north. And Magic Friends knows it. Again, Magic Friend's not in the right area of where he needs to be to get his silver arrows. I mean, he pretty much has everything else figured out. It's just he does not know where the silver arrows are. Magic Friends checking this map knows this isn't the way to go.
Running into a few more roadblocks this seed. Didn't find the wand very quickly like Fury. Also didn't find the wood sword relatively quickly either. So that kind of delayed them in picking up Triforce pieces.
Uh-oh, Magic Friends, one more hit from the blue dart nut and he's out.
Thankfully, they are in the health dropping category.
And he gets a very much needed heart, which is something I never get when I'm low on health against Dark Nuts.
Oh no, never.
So there's the map, but he's down to one bomb now.
Hey, it worked.
Guessed correctly, and now he's found the silver arrows. Can he ladder clip?
Looks like
He's
it.
trying. I think he can do it. He's just trying to find that magic pixel. He's got it. Well
Yeah.
played. Well played from Magic Friends there. An alternate path to get to the silver arrows. Who would have thunk it? So he's now got everything he needs to win.
Yeah, and just a few rooms away from Ganon, but with 2 hearts, has to be careful.
Now he does have a potion, so he may need to use that. All right, so now for hopefully the final time tonight, here's Ganon. So he needs 8 hits. He's got his potion ready and plenty of cash. Oh, that he immediately got Hyrule Drivered. What a rude awakening there, a rude welcome there from Ganon. All right, now looking for the corner strats. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, you had it and you lost it.
Yep, dropped it. A little too much mashing.
Yep, he went too quick, I think. He's got 5 hits. 6, 7. Well, the last one's going to evade him. He's got to get 1 more. There it
Plenty
is.
of heart, though. There is our 4th and final piece of bacon for the evening. Get you GGs in chat from Magic Friends.
Now he's just got to figure out how to get there. I mean, we know there's only one way to get to Zelda's room. It's from the right. Much needed bombs there for Magic Friends. He's going to try to bomb there, and he's going to be disappointed. And oh shoot. Yep. Oh shoot. So he's got to find a way to get to the shoot room, but I don't think he can get there from his current position.
Yeah, I think the best bet would be to up and to A.
Well, there could be a workaround, though, for all we know. Magic Friend's just taking the scenic route, as it were. Ooh, there's a fairy drop, so he'll get his beams. Oh yeah, speaking of which, also, you didn't get lucky on your 50-50 for permanent beams.
Well, you know, I didn't have a sword till 20 minutes, so...
Right, but I actually had called it at the start. I was talking about the seed with August, and I said, I'm telling you right now, we're not getting permanent beams, and of course I was right.
I've had so many of those swordless seeds from the BRB permanent sword beams that I'm just used to, oh, there's gonna be permanent sword beams, so it was actually kind of a refresher to not have that.
Well, this might be one of those dead-end staircases.
This one absolutely is. I checked all the walls when I first got here, and that's when I started blaming multiple monkeys. Not like I wasn't already doing that. I definitely lived up to my can't find ladder meme, though. Sadly. But, yeah, I think there's a stair that's right next to this one at the start of 9 that Magic Friends can take.
Right. He's got it now. As long as he follows this path, he's there. Oh, he gets a clock, but I don't think he needs it.
Yeah, too little, too late for that one.
By the way, Blue Darknuts did roll up to either 9 or 10. Not surprised. Yep, this'll do it. Dr. J finished in 9th place, 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 31 seconds. Eat My Steel in 10th place, 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 18 seconds. And get your GGs out for Magic Friends. He'll be our 11th place finisher, just under the 2-hour mark with a time of 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 53 seconds.
All right, GG's for Magic Friends, putting on
Hear
one
me?
heck of a race for us. Yep. Welcome.
How you doing, friends?
Not too shabby. I'll tell you what, that was a solid level 9 for you. But the fact of the matter is you did not have the sword or wand as quickly as you probably would have loved to have had it. And I think the same thing could apply with that ladder at level 8. But it was still a solid run for you tonight.
Yeah, I was trying to focus on not dying on the overworld that much, and I think I only died twice on the overworld. I've been having a lot of trouble with that recently since I started like practicing again, and especially with an overworld that had a lot of Wizros on it, I felt like I did pretty well with that. But yeah, my exploration started off really well because I somehow routed in like a full pack of bombs, a candle, and some arrows, and then never got to use the arrows. But yeah, I would have liked some melee weaponry earlier. And I would have liked that Death Mountain gamble back because I gambled. I had a pack of bombs and I had like 6 left, and I was like, you know what? A real good way for me to get into like maybe top 3 or top 4 would be if somehow there was something really important up here on Death Mountain, and it was just like an empty level 6 and a warp zone that dropped me off in the middle of the grave and didn't let me back in. So
Yeah, that was a troll take any road.
yeah.
But GG's nonetheless. We saw a bunch of different routes, and Sci-Town's the one who made it to Ganon first on Restream, second overall. But yeah, it looks like he could have done this whole bunch of different ways.
Yeah, and that's when you have these flags, it's difficult. You're going to have really big disparities in time because some people have like played enough of the game that they know every single room and whether or not it drops in every single dungeon. I have a sense of that from tracking. I know which rooms are more likely to drop stuff and which rooms are not, but I don't have it set up to know like in 3 this room does drop, and in 5 this room does not drop. So I was doing a lot more clearing than was. I knew that I was doing a lot more clearing than was necessary, but I felt that it was better to kill rooms when I was there than to go back and try and like piece together what I hadn't done.
That makes sense to me.
And we have another finisher, Shinigami, finishing in 12th place with a time of 2 hours and 43 seconds.
I'd like to ask, where in 8 was the red ring?
The red ring was...
In a staircase.
Yeah, it was in a staircase on the left-hand side because I didn't get to the top until I went back in, and of course, I had just spent 230, like 5 seconds before I found that red ring.
Well, that would explain why I didn't find it, because I just figured, okay, it's a stair, it's probably like a key or a bomb.
If you saw the Gliok, it was in one of the rooms adjacent to the Gliok on the left-hand side there.
Yeah, I might have mismarked my map somewhere then. It's not like I didn't do that already in 8. I mean, it would have been nice to have, but...
Yeah, like I said, I just found the second big secret. I found the first big secret and was able... I don't know how I ended up like routing it in a way where... Oh, I remember. I found 4, and then I decided to screen scroll over to the secret shop, Armos, and like that had big money, and then like 2 rooms down had bombs and a candle. A couple rooms past that had bombs and a candle, and I was like, okay, I'll just buy all this stuff. But then I found a bunch of dungeons with no sword. I found 3, 8, 2, 4, and I think I found all 4 of those dungeons before I found a weapon to do anything with them. So a lot of going back and retracking, and a lot of empty spots on my tracker that I had to fill in as I was going, which cost me a lot of time.
You know, I kind of wish the meat did something.
Right, the bait block in level 1 turned out to be a bust. Nothing there.
I did buy it because I bought all of my gear early. I was only marking like a couple bomb shops, like one near 9 and one up near a transport. So when I saw that meat block, I was like, oh god, no. I have no clue which of these X's is actually going to help me now. And then I found a meat, and I'm like, I'm buying this. I'm probably never using it, but I'm 100% buying this just in case I have to run back. Thank goodness silvers were in 9, because I saw 4 rooms in 7 and bailed it.
Yeah, that was the play to make. But it sounds like that will just about do us here for the Speed Gaming Weekly.
Yes,
The Zelda
indeed.
1 Weekly, rather.
Yes, please make sure you give all 4 of our runners tonight, also a Sight Town, Fury SK, and Magic Friends a follow. Terrific job from all 4 of our featured runners tonight. And of course, we have our tracker who's been keeping us up to date on the results and also marking off our tracking devices as well. So please make sure that you do give our buddy here, Chiros1, a follow as well. And also my commentator partner, August 40th. My commentator partner, excellent job working with you as always. It's been a while since we've worked on something that wasn't Diablo.
Yeah. Right back at you, Laws Cards Fan 23. Pleasure working with you as always, dude.
Absolutely. So until next week, of course, we're going to have another Zelda Randomizer Weekly Showcase here on Speed Gaming. And then the following week, Easter Sunday, is the April Fool's edition of the Zelda Randomizer. So that should be a lot of fun. So look forward to those 2 races. Until then, from everybody here on Speed Gaming, I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Have a great week. We will see you again next Sunday night. Take care, my friends.